Yo, you in the mix with the sports fix. It's your boy Victor Maestro, and I'm back to deliver you this hot sauce, man. Check this out, man. We got my boy
True K, man. What it do?
definitely in the building, man. He came through and to bless us with his insight and his knowledge of the game. So without further ado, man, we're gonna keep this train bumping and thumping and get right into it, man. So and on this, man, shout out to CP3, man. CP3, man, the point guard of our generation, man, has made it to the NBA Finals, man. I mean, what's your thoughts on that? Because I know you've seen the career from start to where it is now. So what's your thoughts on that, man?
Oh, man, I think it's wonderful, man. I think it's good. It's a great thing, man, because, you know, we always had that talk about that great that didn't have this or didn't have that, never made it to the finals, you know, always got knocked out in the first round or whatever the case may be, man. But this man right here, he earned that, he deserved that, and he got it.
I agree with you, bro, on that, because I think, like, you know what I'm saying, when you see somebody go through the trials and tribulations he went through, and then the triumph, you can't do nothing but salute it, man. So, you know what I'm saying, I salute him, and really, I don't know your picks, but my pick, I'm riding with the Suns to win.
Yeah, most definitely.
That ring, you know what I'm saying? So, it seems like we on the same team on that.
Sorry, so, Charles Barkley. You couldn't get it done, man, but I think this one.
Yeah, he is, man. Yeah, you came close, though, but Jordan put that on you, man.
Jordan put it on you.
On your MVP season.
Woo.
So, yeah, it's all good, though, but, okay, so we didn't analyze the team we feel like gonna win. Let's analyze the opposition, man. What do you think about Milwaukee? You know, because they obviously they have some questions coming into the finals, but one question they don't have is, do they have somebody that can legitimately get buckets? And I think Chris Middleton has definitely answered that question. So what do you think about that?
I think he's answered that question periodically.
What you mean periodically?
You know, because sometimes he show up to me, you know, sometimes he show up, sometimes he don't. And you need a player like Devin Booker, man, that's going to show up every night.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. That's where we tend to disagree. And I'm not saying that Chris Middleton's on Devin Booker's level, but I'm saying that everybody has off shooting nights, because Devin Booker has had bad shooting nights. But what it is when you have a star like in two, you have a Batman and Robin, you're supposed to have that star that have his back. And then sometimes what you see is when Giannis, his lack of, you know, and I'm not going to say talent, but lack of skill, from shooting the ball, it hinders him. So it puts a lot on him, because when you know where it's coming from, it's hard. It's easy to stop.
Yeah, that's true. But Giannis ain't 100 right now.
Well, I mean, that's true. So that's why I say, that's why I had to go with the Suns, because the Suns are no injuries that I know of. I mean, Chris Paul, everybody's banged up at this time.
Pretty much. It's all about the tiredness, you know.
Yeah, but as far as health is concerned, I think the Suns will. I think they have enough to get it done. So I mean, you know.
Yeah. DeAndre Ayton, very agile, good center.
Oh yeah, and I think
he gonna kill Lopez.
Kill him.
He gonna kill him.
Lopez too big, too slow, man.
Too big, too slow.
And he gonna have to do something he don't want to do. He's gonna have to come out there paint, because Ayton is a stretch big. So, and when he comes back, he's already showing that he's a capable rim runner. So you know it's a lob over the top. So you pick your poison. Chris Paul is gonna kill you from the mid range. Devin Booker's gonna kill you from everywhere. So I mean, they have a good chance, and I'm bringing that title to the Phoenix. I look forward to doing that. So you know, we're gonna just keep this marathon rolling. Let's roll into this NBA draft. You know, it's some high profile guys, man. You know, they got Cade Cunningham, has been the presumed #1 all year, and then you got Jalen Suggs, Evan Mobley, and so on and so on. And those make up the top tier of your players. So, you know, I'm hearing some rumbles that Detroit might not take Cade Cunningham at #1, and he might fall to the Rockets. I'm with that because I like Cade Cunningham, of course, but Jalen Suggs, man, he really, man, he's been showing me something. And I like the fact that he's been doing it against NBA level talent. So I think Detroit is gonna, you know, make that choice easy for us. What do you think?
Detroit gonna go pick Suggs, man, because he got that go. You know, he's a mirror image of Luka's career. You know, he came out of some other league, but still playing against NBA caliber players. So you know, he got that go. He ready to go. You know what I mean? So Detroit should pick him, because that's what they need. Because they need to go and get up in the system, in the rankings. You know, they need to go and go. Get something going on. So I don't think they need Cade Cunningham, but you know, I feel like Cade Cunningham is a better player all around. You know, so it's just better to pick him at number one if you want to build something, or if you're trying to build something, you already got pieces you need to fix. You know what I'm saying? Put together, sort of say. But yeah, Detroit gonna go and pick him up because they need him. They need him good. They need him bad.
I mean, I think that I'm really on the fence because last year they were supposed to pick up a guy that was all world, and I can't right now think of his name. He got hurt. So, I mean, I think they have a lot of gems over there that's hidden, so I'm kind of really suspect. But, I mean, to be honest with you, I feel the way you feel on the ability to put the bucket in the hole at a high rate. And that is a talent that, I mean, you're right, Cade Cunningham is proficient, but this is in college. So, when it's different levels to this, you know what I'm saying? When you have experience against, you know.
That weight level, that height level go up.
Yeah, facts. And the skill level, too, because where they might not be as fast, you might have somebody that's more technically sound. So, you know, that's how the problems, you know, persist in. And, you know, really like when you just, because now, you know, us obviously being from H-Town, man, we're definitely fanatics about Houston sports. So we have to, you know, dive into, you know, H-Town sports a little deeper.
Yeah.
And Houston needs this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they need it.
Because right now, the only team that's really doing something and not really having too many problems is the Astros. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty
and
much.
Dynamo.
You're pretty much, yeah, Dynamo too. Can't forget about them. They so low key.
Yeah. So you know.
Yeah.
We need to nail this here.
We need to nail it because the Rockets is what need to push this Houston way, you know, back into the, you know, the way they need to be, the way they used to be when it was we believe, you know. We don't believe no more.
And it's funny you say that, and it's let's explain to them why. You know what I'm saying? Like why we don't believe. I mean, I'm just being real at this point. Let's just talk about it because you have a team that won one and then they won 2 championships, and you know most people with common sense will say, why not keep the team together?
Why not keep the team together?
And what do? They bust up the team, and you go get some wine dinners.
Sad.
So that is why, and then it's like the questionable moves over the years. And the questionable players, the questionable contracts.
We always getting the players at the bad time, at the end of their time.
Yeah.
It's like why?
Because I'm gonna tell you why. The NBA is a star-driven league, and that's what keeps your team in contention. That the fact that they're, you know, whatever, but it's like, nah, man, because that ain't gonna get us nowhere. It didn't get us nowhere then, and it's not gonna get us nowhere now, man.
No,
so
we don't appreciate the good players that we do have for one.
I agree. And I think that's just the mentality of the state of Texas. So, I mean, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, we don't appreciate the good players we do have. Well, we do tend to run across.
Yeah, and that's why, just like with the Rockets, I think, not the Rockets, but the Rockets. The Texans, we had the same. We have no inspiration.
The Texans too, because we have live players that played on the Texans. You know, we've made numbers that prove that we should be at the top of the tier. You know. Especially with, you know, Andre Johnson, Matt Sharp, that was number one connection at that point.
A waste, man.
But it was a waste because we didn't treat our players right. But hey, it is what it is, man.
I mean, I definitely agree, man. If player treatment, and we've had an episode on that when we covered it, the Malice and the Palace, and talking about how, you know, fans and it's just not just about just the fans, because it starts with management. If management is saying it's okay, then of course the fans gonna say it's okay, because it's like, why should I even do this and that? Wow. So yeah, it don't make no sense. But I just, thinking about this draft coming up, and we kind of touched on it back lightly, but I'm interested in who are your surprise teams next year. You know what I'm saying?
I got 3 of them, man. I got 3 teams. And the only reason why I have a 3rd team is because they really my number 1 option. I just don't count them because they're automatic.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
saying?
No doubt. They're automatic. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no worry. You know what I'm saying? Like one say. But that's Golden State. You know, we ain't worried about them at all. But so far as that, it'd be Portland. And Portland would be because Chauncey Billups over there is new head coach. You know, Dane, we don't know what's going on with him just yet. So if he does stick around, we're gonna see what's really going on because we got a good coach, I believe. So he got a good background, you know. We can see what's going on. And for the last one, it'll be Charlotte. Yeah, man. What Jordan? What you gonna do, bro? You know, you got something over there. You know, can you make something happen?
Well, I'm gonna just say this.
He already took him to the. You know, he took him already. He a rookie of the
year.
year. Well, he's showing you what he really want. You know, let's see what you gonna got. What you got?
And I think that Jordan is, you know, because I think especially with the Kwame Brown comments, and even before this, people that just know Jordan know that his GM record has been a Wayne Dinner-ish. To say the nice way.
Oh,
so
man.
you know, but I like the stride that he took with LaMelo because he got and I was kind of raising my eyebrow because at first when I looked at the price of his house I was like, wow, it's a very expensive house which you can't afford. But then I understood it even more so. Jordan was pushing him to get it because it was next door to him. So you know, I think he has that right there as a strong support. You stay next door to your GM, it's like. Yeah, not saying you're not gonna do your thing, but it's a little bit more control because.
I'm trying to watch it. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
I don't need no slack.
None. I need you to drop these bucks and drop these dimes.
Get these wins, these dubs.
Well, I mean, I like all your teams, and that's why I say with any topic, man, I enjoy the difference in the different views. So you know, my teams to watch is obviously I'm watching the Knicks because I feel like Thibodeau was our coach in the playoffs. He won Coach of the Year, but was our coach in the playoffs. You had R.J. Barrett had a bad playoffs. Julius Randle had a bad playoffs. You know, so I'm just waiting to see what moves they're gonna make and how they're gonna move forward. And I think when they make the adjustment, I'm waiting to see how they perform because anytime it's the first time somebody's going and playing the game, understanding the jitters, and that was the first time in the series, people respond different. So, I give them a pass, Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett and them guys.
They got a lot to prove, man. Yeah. They definitely have a lot to prove.
But I'm a key believer in you have to look at a person's past, and when I say that, and I'm gonna say Julius Randle for the past couple of years, his game has gotten better and better every year. So
true.
If we was looking at his trajectory, it's supposed to be up.
True.
So that's why I feel like they'll bounce back. My second team, and I feel like really they was on the bubble because last year I feel like they make the wrong decision. I feel like Van Gundy is a Wayne dinner because he preaches a philosophy that it's not going to be relevant in today's NBA, to say it nicely. So, they did some things with moving Zion at the point. I think that's a no-brainer because anytime you got somebody that big and it's just a mismatch. So that's what you want to do.
What you want to do?
Yeah. So I mean, I don't give you no kudos for that. So I'm just waiting to see who they pick up because the right coach in that situation. And speaking of the right coach, in my opinion, y'all need to get that boy Master P a shot because
he put the ballot in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hire the agent.
Trying to
shots fired.
But he got other things going on. He big man.
Yeah, but I think he understands what's going on and what needs to be done because let's think about it. When Master P signed with the NBA, he was still making music and he owned the record label. He still did all those things. He has more today, obviously, but I don't think physically he's there running all those physically. So I think it'll be okay. I think it's time because with his, let's look at some of the lives he's touched.
He look like he know what he's doing. He got a little boy deal.
Yeah, and both his sons going to, all of them going to college. At least went to college so far. And son made the history, got a $2 million deal. And it just a lot of things he's facilitated. He's dealt with a lot of high profile NBA players. He's coached them. So the experience is already there, and it's not like they don't respect him because they know this man played on multiple teams. And basketball wasn't even his first choice. He was a rapper first, and then came in.
I think if he does get the head coach job, the players will have a whole lot of respect just for that, and just for the person who he is. And it's gonna change the culture. Yeah. It's gonna change the culture. I think immediately.
No doubt. I agree. And for my number 3, man, I'm gonna take this shout out to my boy Money, man. I'm going with Tennessee, man. I'm going with Memphis. I think Memphis, man. Ja Morant, his confidence, man, his swag, his game, it's out the roof. And I think next year he's gonna take another step because the playoffs he showed you he can get to the next year.
He got that taste.
Yeah, he got a taste and he had success, and that's like the best thing in life to do it for the first time and then be successful at it. And then it's like, yeah, so
especially as a newcomer.
Man, I'm talking about easy money Sunday, man. So it was definitely looking good. That's why I like those teams, and you know, that's why I say every situation is it boils down to who's the coach. It's about the coach-player relationship because if you think about Phoenix, a couple years ago they had a coach and they thought he was groundbreaking because he was from overseas, so they brought him over, and obviously it didn't work out. You had Rubio in there, and it was a Wayne in the situation. You subtract them, you put Chris Paul in, you bring Monty Williams in, you know what I'm saying? James Jones is still there.
They already had that connection from way back.
Way back, yeah. So they just brought it here, and it's like when you got all that going on, it's like really, really, really tough, and it's really hard to kind of to go down because it's like I know this here. If we go into battle and we got to do this here, and you got my back, so it's gonna make me fight a little bit harder because I don't gotta worry. Oh man, is this man really with me or not? So I applaud. I'm glad because I think at this time, you know, that's where Chris Paul, the situation he needs to be in. He needs to be in a situation one where he's comfortable, and two where he can do what he really likes to do. He wants to lead. That's why I said.
And then he can trust his players.
He can trust his players. I never felt like LA was a position he wanted to go to because that's not the kind of player Chris Paul is. Chris Paul is an old school throwback player. You know what I'm saying? He wants to challenge, and that was the grind because I mean you go to Phoenix and they was at times they was number one seed.
I think it would have worked if he was with Kobe though.
Oh yeah, I think
it would have worked with Kobe because they both wanted.
Yeah, and it was that, and they was in the same era, they was in the same mindset, and that's why that would have worked because everybody wasn't gonna mess with Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Kobe was not cool with just everybody. You just can't get down like this here. So that's why I was like, nah, Kobe is, you know, so. Yeah, man.
I mean, what about Atlanta, man? You know, they got a lot of stuff going on over there in Atlanta. They showed you in these playoffs, man. But you know, Trae Young got a lot going on.
Yeah.
You know, he can't do it
all by
himself.
Help, man. Yeah. He need a point guard. Herter is a nice. I mean, not point guard. They need a shooting guard. Herter is a nice shooting guard.
Shooting guard. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not. He's a catch and shoot. If he ain't open, it's like nah. You need somebody that can put it down and make it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say with them, that's why the draft is really intriguing. The draft and free agency, because, I mean, just like we talking, they talking too, so they formulating a plot to try to see how they can get, because LeBron is working. You better believe LeBron on the phone.
But I'll tell you, it's a small forward league.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. That's why everybody want one, whether it's Kawhi, Paul George, or anytime they come up, it's big news. Giannis, you know what I'm saying? Because when you the biggest on the court, that's the advances too. Giannis is 7 foot, KD 7 foot, and you run like a deal. So it's like at the end of the day, the advantage is yours, and that's why
without the freeze.
So, exactly, because the small forward, he's your glue guy.
What?
So if he can do it all like LeBron, then he would. So you know, that's why they gonna always, anytime any of them names come up, they gonna be marquee players because they already know, man, it's hard to get a good small forward. Just ask Houston. We've been getting torched for years. They thought Trevor Ariza was the man.
Man, please, out of there. He ain't no defense or nothing.
Yeah,
2-3 years he had good years.
That's it. But sometimes that's what we learn. Sometimes in the NBA, 2 or 3 years to get you paid, and you know, I mean, it's sad, but it's true because
it is true.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you know, people ain't. It's about what you're doing now. You could be a Wayne in 1 year, and the next year you could lead in steals, and then if it's in the contract year, you got the bag. You know what I'm saying? So shoot, that's why I hate. So I mean, I'm looking forward to game 1 because it's gonna be definitely a throw. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with the Suns.
Yeah, they at home. Yeah.
True K going with the Suns, so we definitely locked in on that. You know what I'm saying? We
got people out there in Phoenix too, man. So I gotta ride with the fam.
Oh yeah, we riding out there.
Yeah,
Arizona.
ride with the fam, man.
You know what I'm saying? We rocking with y'all on this one, man. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely rocking in on this one. And I want to thank y'all for checking in with us today, man. It's been another exciting episode, man. I had my bro, man. You know, True K, man, he came through and blessed us with, you know what I'm saying, his thoughts on what's going on in the sports world today. You know, we got Unsung coming on, and I'm gonna just let him give y'all an intro so y'all can know about him. We got the Unsung coming on, and we got a lot of things coming up. So y'all stay tuned, and I'm gonna give it to True K.
Yeah. That's cool. But yeah, man, I'm True K. You know what I'm saying? Music artist, producer,
Okay.
videography, video editor. Whatever you name it, I can do it. Get handled. Yeah, man, but it's cool, man. Nice being on the show, man.
Yeah, but I'm glad to have you here, and I think you did a marvelous job, man. I hope, looking forward to doing more episodes with you. 'Cause like I said, this has definitely been, the Players edition, and it's your boy Victor Maestro.
True K, man.
And we'll be back. Look out for that Unsung Sports. I got another episode coming at you real soon. Y'all be blessed and have a good day.